that Bud has been tagged for in his career, again, going back to Atlanta. But the adjustment they made last night was not one of the adjustments that they then spent this entire season practicing, right? Because they were working on so many new things during the season and being more flexible as a team with their schemes, that's how they ended up being the third seed instead of being the number one seed that they had been in previous years. Well, guess what? All of that practice is not what led to last night because they never practiced without Giannis, right? So it was interesting to me that they made this adjustment completely on the fly. And it talks about a mindset change in the Milwaukee Bucks that may be a little bit different than just some of the scheming changes that we've been talking about all season.
Rick Anthony. This is Ken Howard. And on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Olbermann.
In the post, because if you're featuring Brook in the post, if whoever's guarding some Capella, I'm like, please, I'm going to sag, please, Giannis, shoot the three-pointer. That's settle for that. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious to see where do they go from here. Yeah, Giannis might not play Game 6. That might be a good thing for them. But if he plays, how do they respond, or how do they play from there?
I do think it's possible that the win last night bought Giannis an extra game to take off.
It's Brooklyn.
We don't know.
He's been to Grant with the top.
But here's the thing, that these guys, how easy would KD make that dunk look?
Jokic, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate.
We know Greg Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player already top 10 in career
The most total record ever by a foreign player. And you think of the great skill of European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Always call the intentional grab in there for some reason. I don't know.
All I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game a little bit. That's a stretch. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Backcourt tonight, Greg. Would it ever have anything for you going across to another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes. You always want the opportunity to play against the best, but you want to be where you stand. But in the end, even though you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, and you still know that you will.
Well, I close to Coach Mike Malone. I asked him what his main focus would be to try and slow down Kyrie from his productions. Coach told me, with Kyrie, you can't give him space to create, ever. So we'll send some doubles and make sure we don't let him get comfortable. Well, that's as good as Coach. He's ready, I suppose.
Thank you, David.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back here from the line.
The strength of Murray, finishing the shot out easily, even with the arm. With what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. So he could be the number one option on offense. I mean, they got this as an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Was that one time? What news? John Sterling by Irving. Gives the cross! He says and so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 4-point game. Wilson has the open look. And another miss by Denver. Good side. There's John Irving. And Denver the other way out. Shot the quarter. Here's Jokic. And here in the just approaching 3 minutes played. Outside for Millsap. Sinks the triple.
With a solid mid-range drive, Millsap's game does so much more for his team.
Can't hit.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a test to distance.
But that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And Harden is it from two. Now, Jokic. That's for Millsap. Minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. And Jokic in the corner. Shot like a final.
And even without that three-ball dropping form, the defense should have done more on that last game.
Now, here's Green. No good for outside. And down the bucket. That's to Jokic. So nice ball with the and Jokic slams it in.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
It's good from long range.
And that's in the gym range, Jeff. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Tipped. Stolen by Harden. With the try. Here's Katie. He has time. Shot clock at 2. Here's the three. Ellis' shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got that opening to go to the three. And I didn't think it was a bad choice.
Well, this would have been taught Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he has that consistency.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside with. Outside to Murray.
Come on.
One quarter in the books. This one so far. Next, lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Try to go in front of people or alone, and then sometimes doing it in front of people just makes
And it's got a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And now look at the score here in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Guys, they are entirely from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And the foul of Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance to win it at the line. It's on the counter.
Just solid on the one-handed sweep.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Their starting five include irrational confidence. Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Nice shot by Harris.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't comply.
It's Porter outside. First shot, first catch. He's on the box. And Murray is 50% for his career in three-point range.
The degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of these shots. Off the bounds with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Getting their first free throw of the game.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
And there's here, so that's going to go on James Harden.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stand. More phones? More fun.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super Philly life?
Are you better, Ezzy?
Here in the second quarter with over Nick Vaughn. And here's Millsap, the other. And he's two on the three ball. Millsap back the way up for one man.
They see that the league once more. Give these teams credit. They are down.
Neither team willing to give it in, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Murray outside. Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Durant with the steal. Again, Irving with it. Like it's 4. On the wing. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot next time, they could get a burn. I think they're getting a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside for Murray. And here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Denver needs to get off his shot. On shot by Rivers. He's going to use his coach one team right now. Who would it be? That's a late you know what? I would probably go to Lakers and Bucks. Someone who arguably might be considered better. I think it's treating in that direction. Honestly, already good. To do what you want to do on the court. He'd be great. And Kimbo is one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
We all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play.
Miralax is different. It works naturally with the water in your body to unlock your for your gut engine moves on.
Is football coming home? Or free throw. He said, I see how James Harden will find ways to exploit it. Just how great this is, and I'm faulty for it. Given that may be, it's hard to argue the results.
To lead history, they assist in that report. Here's Sadie. And the shot is long.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games that they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He just didn't send
Irving for 3. The offensive rebound to stop the run. Basket put off the assist from Durant. Irving got 6.
no defense right there for that shot from Irving. Release so quick, especially off the bounce.
Here's the pitch. And Jokic holds it back. Down the two-hand slam.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the boot. He just glides around the floor.
Here's Jokic. And he uses the pass on the way. Jokic just got 11 points in the three.
I'll say this guy is proven to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Clayton. This is off the left side.
I tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm. You get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, there's some bad blood between those two.
Murray with it.
And whenever sometimes comes
That's the way right side. Here's Jokic. And Jokic pulls it down.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting into a couple of offensive players for the league. They've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
And the league's preeminent practitioner at the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And you know, right there, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a clean torture piece.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Millsap with the steal. Jokic tries the double. Got that bucket.
You touch it, you buy it.
So first name basis with a delivery guy, Dan.
Okay, his name is Skipper. It's hard to forget. It's also a wonderful name.
The new City Custom Cash Card automatically adjusts to where your spending is trending. Dearest Pizzeria.
Not going to the movies?
13 now for Denver. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point look. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic tries the double. It's Rivers on the wing. The drive by Jokic.
But I love you still. You know, right.
I just need It's the ones that's tasted to make the stones. This is what freedom
You say
is.
that wrong because
And this is what freedom smells like. Enjoy 30 days of open road freshness from Freedom's Car. The best part of stepping into the spotlight isn't the awards or the acclaim. The best part of stepping into the spotlight is helping others step into theirs. During the Ram 4th of July sales event, get $3,550 in total value, plus financing at no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint. Selection of colors plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore Paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's finals time. And this has been a long time in the making. This time doesn't care if you're great. It cares if you're the greatest. If you want to be a part of it, now is your time. Because all time is at stake.
Do the clapping.
Action. It's a make or miss league.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive players that'll think twice next time. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with a sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Griffin. That's short off the rim.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. I'm sure he enjoyed that. He was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. If you look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Jokic with the bucket.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. Serbian is a solid.
Down it goes! Down it goes! Down low. Back to Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
KD looking around. Back to Griffin. Stolen by Gordon. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And they double up Gordon. Stolen by Harden.
Great execution of the double team right there. Able to strip it and then get the possession.
Here's Griffin. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to play with Adidas Sabonis and Portland, and remember Vermontes as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think he's going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get back to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony, I like the way that's done. Jokic, no good. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And a deep three from Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And Jokic throws it down.
And like the initiative where Jokic seeing an opportunity to get into
it goes down! Jokic with it. Guarded now by Durant. Jokic draws the double. Millsap has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Right side, Millsap. The kick out to Portland. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. With 1 second left, and Jokic slams it in.
Such a savvy player. I love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Back to Griffin. Outside Durant. Top of the key, Griffin. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Vader on the way.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 5 now.
And Millsap is a team player. Someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
A fader. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Sounded off on the treatment of Becky Hammond during her journey to become an NBA head coach, and will break that down. First up, here's Jeff recommends. Our friend Zach Lowe takes a peek on Chris Paul and his opportunities to redefine his legacy. It's just fantastic. Very strong stuff from Zach. Read it during the break, but come back with us. We're good, guys.
If your walls could talk, you'd say, today, let's paint. Let's paint our houses and our fancy dog houses.
It's a fancy dog who?
Like now, paint a incredible cities on the world. Everyone has 2 chapters in their lives. Before their first big break and after their first big break. The best chapters last.
I've been going hard on the weekend. Late night till the sun peeking. You can never tell what I'm thinking. I ain't too low when the money coming in, going on. First you gotta pay for the phone.
Your mom's listening a lot since she got that over cricket. Every day, here's a comment.
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they're welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific play.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Into the lane. Oh my goodness! What a play!
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
He's having big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
Here's Middleton after the Nuggets pick up 2. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone, and he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis, because he causes foul trouble and he wears guys down. Going to give him different looks and come at him with different guys. We'll see how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Jokic has the ability to score from just about anywhere, but he's most dangerous inside. Tremendous skill in the painted area.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Murray penetrating. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
They sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis. Oftentimes, we'll take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
4-on-3 break. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 5 points so far. Bucks trailed by 3. Kicks it down to Middleton. And stolen by Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism is very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Rivers. to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
On the wing, Gordon. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, Gordon. Outside for Millsap. Gordon trying to break loose. And Millsap hits from deep. Millsap's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The team on Holiday. Knocks it loose. Jokic with the steal. Murray surveying the D. Millsap inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Millsap's got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the off-season honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And it's Jokic missing. Bucks trail by 9. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Knocked away. Stolen by Rivers. Fires the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without the defense being set.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
And the foul on Drew Howard. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside for Millsap. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, the mobility of Jokic, very impressive. This guy gets to the basket well for a big man.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Takes it down to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, some man is going for the jump.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rivers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes of Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. The Bucks making a switch here. And Forbes has it in the corner. And the three off target. The Nuggets leading by 12. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Millsap. No good on the three.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
To the left side wing. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
He's looking with Grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Rivers in the corner. It's up a three. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Rivers has got 6 points in the quarter.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court. And the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Knocks down the three ball. Murray's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's...
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Rivers. He has 6. For the three, DiVincenzo with the rebound. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Holiday's got 5.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now, Jokic, 13 points in the game.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Holiday surveying the floor. Bucks passing it around. Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray. He's got 12.
Middleton has in the gym range, and he can make a challenging shot look really easy.
I mean, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Murray with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Millsap. Back to Rivers. Three-pointer. Frames the three-pointer.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And if you're drawing up your starting five with team and rational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Jokic with it. 15 points in the game. Millsap in the corner. Jokic inside. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Murray, we know, can be streaky great. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty on a lot of the shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways. and that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Jokic. And he drives in. And Jokic slams it in.
From pizza hut, it was loaded with toppings all the way to the edge. For the crust, let's keep it real thin and crispy. Every bite is a masterpiece.
I really gotta get going, man.
The edge is back. Get it before it's gone. No one outbeats the hut.
2 drums, 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 wings, 1 even help of mac and cheese, 1 large fry, and 4 flaky biscuits. That's 1 delicious mouthful. A great way to feed the whole family. Order ahead on the KFC app. It's finger licking good.
Nachos, better with Pepsi.
What's up? Playing 2K. What about you? Hey, Tunky baby. Hey, Tunky boy. Hey, Nanny baby. What's up? What y'all doing?
Hey, Daddy.
Let's go with certain. Pretty sure isn't sure enough. When you need to be certain of how much home you can afford, look at me.
I ain't pray for these baguettes, I pray for better days. I ain't pray for a new face, I'd rather have my dog back. Text me with his text, I ain't pray for this protect. Remember the day I got the text, another father was trying to be that great, cause they left them fatherless. No, it's harder than fatherhood. Who gon' teach your son to go far?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Give us the Subway Series. Let's go back, baby! Let's go Yankees!
This is the battle for New York.
On Sunday Night Baseball.
Sunday at 7 on ESPN.
Good health starts with good sleep and the rain. Aura is the most accurate and personalized health technology wrapped around your finger. With advanced sensor technologies, Aura interprets your body's signals like heart rate, body temperature.
Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the Lakers. We are live at the Staples Center, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Back to James. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing. He has a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And he drives in. Denver gets it back. Pass to Millsap. Back to Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up. The shot from the low post is good. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-double.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And Davis, here we go. Aldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Back to Gordon. Pass to Millsap. Inside. And stolen by Drummond. To the middle. And it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Takes the 3. And James pulls it down.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there. Woo, long opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Murray outside. Back to Millsap. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Right in that mid-range area. What you like about Millsap, he understands where to get his shot.
Back to Caldwell Pope. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Clock at 6. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Now here's Martin. Back to Jokic. There's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
And Schroeder. And the Lakers with another miss.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Pass to Jokic. Now Millsap. Corner shot. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. They shot off that time.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to pin guys off and get those rebounds.
Martin outside. It's stolen by Davis. It's hauled in by Gordon. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. That's to Millsap. And here's Jokic. The kick out to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire. let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Kuzma. To end the cold streak. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend of Smitty at size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tag a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will be consistent as the years go on. One of several late first-round steals in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has a higher ceiling than many scouts anticipated. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Drummond. Oh, he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play.
As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find, Drummond with the savage throwdown.
Martin drives in, and it's Gordon missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
17-foot shot on the way. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end.
Must think a lot since you got to cricket every day.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. That's such a quick release on that jump.
Now here's James. Goes to Davis. Wide open. And Jokic with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Martin outside. And again, Denver with the triple. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. That's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to leave.
No, absolutely not. Finished off by LeBron.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
Martin outside. Fires from deep. Martin missing again. Lakers trail by 12. The try.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And here's Porter. 6 points for him. Martin from outside. Martin missing again.
And that three-point shot really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it off.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Now here's Murray after LeBron James's miss. And it's Murray penetrating. And stolen by James. Back to Gasol. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Gordon. There's Porter with the three. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it. Bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Poked away. Denver leading by 12. At the elbow, Jokic. That's to Millsap. 18 that time from him.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Matthews, no one around him. Shoots the triple. Matthews is going to back down within single digits for the Lakers. And it's Jokic missing.
So much of rebound is about position. Effort. No lack of it right there.
The shot's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the deep.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. And here's Millsap. He's defended by Hill. Jokic trails the baseline jumper. Jokic just got 5.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammates.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. The kick out to Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Lakers trailed by 9. Millsap with the steal. Jacks up a 3. And it's...
Touch him out.
The Phoenix Suns are by far the best team. They're by far the most healthy team. Whoever shows up in that final against the Phoenix Suns, it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap.
The hardest part about this question